Thank you, Mr. Speaker. Members, it's my pleasure to present SJR 87 to the body for its consideration this afternoon. The purpose of this SJR is to require courts to deny bail to two classes of defendants relative to 9 separate offenses. The 9 offenses that I previously referred to as the Abbott 9 offenses are murder, capital murder, aggravated assault causing serious bodily injury or using a firearm, knife, club, or explosive weapon, aggravated kidnapping, aggravated robbery, aggravated sexual assault, indecency with a child, trafficking of persons, or continuous trafficking of persons. The classes of defendants we seek to deny bail through SJR 87 are 1, those previously convicted of an Abbott 9 offense and for whom probable cause exists that they've committed another of the same class of offense, and 2, those already out on bail for an Abbott 9 offense and from whom probable cause exists that they committed another one. I had an epiphany last night that I'd like to share with you. My family was able to come down last night. I was sharing with my wife what I was doing today, and we had a short visit around SJR 87 during which she said, "Isn't that like the biggest no-brainer ever?" It is. For those of us who are stuck here in this endless loop of eat, sleep, floor, repeat, it becomes easy to forget that there's an entire state of 31,290,000 people out there counting on us to keep them safe from the most violent people that we have. I asked OCA to provide data on the total number of defendants over the last 2 years who were alleged to have committed an Abbott 9 offense while already out on bail for another one. The number they gave me was 2,650. Out of over 31 million Texans, we're talking about an effective class of people that amounts to 0.0084% of our population. That is a number that is so infinitesimally small that it will not matter to you unless you are Paul Castro and your son David is shot on the head on the freeway in Houston for no reason at all. It is a number that will not matter to you unless you are Alexis Nungaray and your daughter is gone forever. You may be wondering how this is going to affect you and your districts. In Dallas County, Byron Carrillo was granted bail for aggravated assault with a deadly weapon only to later murder an entire family of 4 while he was on bail. In Travis County, Irvin Coronado Palacio was granted bail on a capital murder charge, which was reduced to an aggravated assault with a deadly weapon, only to later engage in human trafficking and sexually assault 2 children. In Harris County, this story has played it out time and time again. A recent example is the murder of Harris County Precinct 3 Deputy Constable Omar Urson while he was out picking up dinner for his family. Both defendants who are accused of that murder were already out on bond for previous murder charges at the time that that deputy was killed. Out of courtesy, I will decline to name the judges who released the alleged murderers on $75,000 bond for the previous murder charges. It was all preventable. It was all preventable. I think my colleagues on the Criminal Jurisprudence Committee will tell you that my concerns for the civil rights of all Texans are very sincere. In fact, there are probably times this session that the district attorneys had preferred I had not shown up to work that day. So let me take a moment to discuss what the law is and what the law isn't on this topic. The seminal case on this matter is the 1987 decision by the United States Supreme Court in United States versus Salerno. Let me tell you briefly what it says. 1, while the 8th Amendment to the Constitution prevents excessive bail, bail is not a right as a matter of law on every offense. The case provides that bail shall not be excessive in those cases where it is proper to grant bail, meaning that you and I have the ability to decide today in what cases we do and do not grant bail in this state. Salerno states that the right to bail is not absolute. The government can pursue its compelling interest of public safety by regulating pretrial release. You have the opportunity to bring balance to this issue today and protect your constituents at home who are living under threat of violence from offenders who should not be free to roam the streets. We know in our heart that this is right. We can fix this problem together.